The judge barked at her to strip off her Medal of Honor in court. Loud, public, humiliating. But what he didn't know was that the black general he tried to shame had spent 6 months preparing for this moment. Cameras were rolling. Evidence was live. And in just 45 minutes, his 27-year career would collapse. Judge Raymond Coulson had humiliated hundreds in his courtroom. But he chose the wrong target when he ordered General Lorraine Harris to remove her Medal of Honor in front of a packed gallery. "This is a courtroom, not a parade ground," he sneered, eyes locked on the gleaming medal pinned to her chest. "Take it off, now." Lorraine stood tall in her dress uniform, 3 stars glinting beneath the harsh courtroom lights. He wasn't on trial. She was there voluntarily to support the widow of one of her fallen soldiers whose death benefits were being denied. With calm defiance, she said, "This medal isn't for display, it's for sacrifice. I wear it for the men and women who never came home." Coulson's lip curled. "If you don't remove it, you'll be removed." The gallery murmured. Veterans shifted in their seats. One elderly black Marine stood silently. Then another, and another. In 10 seconds, the courtroom was filled with veterans standing in silent protest. Lorraine didn't flinch, and she didn't leave. Instead, she tapped the collar of her uniform, where a hidden mic had been recording since she walked in. Her team, stationed in a nearby federal building, was already live-streaming every word, every insult, every illegal command. Because this wasn't just a courtroom appearance. It was a trap. One Lorraine had engineered for 6 months after discovering that Coulson had denied over 24 death benefit claims, almost all involving Black or Latino soldiers. "I served 24 years, sir," she said, eyes steady. "But I never fought as hard on the battlefield as I've had to fight for justice back home." Coulson pounded his gavel. "Security, remove her." The bailiff hesitated. Lorraine calmly turned to the widow beside her. "Mrs. Bradley, your husband died a hero, and today he gets his justice." Just then, the back doors burst open. Retired Colonel Marcus Lane strode in, flanked by civil rights attorneys, federal agents, and a federal court observer from D.C. "This proceeding is now under federal review," he announced, handing over a court order. "Judge Coulson, you're under investigation for systemic discrimination and abuse of power." Coulson's face drained of color. The civil rights lawyers brought binders, hundreds of pages of testimony, recorded audio, transcripts. The agents escorted Coulson from the bench as cameras flashed and gasps filled the gallery. As he was led out, Lorraine stepped up to the podium he once ruled from. She faced the audience. "For too long, power has been used to humiliate those who've sacrificed everything. But today, that cycle breaks, not with a gun, not with anger, but with proof." Cheers erupted. One by one, the veterans saluted her, not for her rank, but for her resistance. If this courtroom takedown gave you chills, hit like, share this story, and don't look away. Comment, "She stood her ground," if you believe dignity should never be punished. And subscribe for more real justice.